All right, class, happy Monday to you. And the weather's kind of crazy, and it's going to be cold this week, but whatever. Anyway, authentic learning and designing with technology is our topic for this week. And these go hand in hand in a lot of ways. We've been learning about the meaningful learning framework, and you've hopefully submitted your assignment about that. I still have to grade about half of those. Hopefully I'll get to those today, and give you feedback in the Dropbox for those. And remember, as with all assignments, you can resubmit within a week of receiving feedback, and if you want to, if you missed some parts that you would like to fix, and I'll regrade those as they come back in. Anyway, authentic learning has a lot to do with designing, because designing activities are usually authentic. We usually have a lot that we can do that is authentic for designing learning. I'll try to get this camera going on here. Okay. So yeah, when we do a design activity, it's often an authentic activity as well when we learn from these activities too. And so the idea there is with students, your students can do some kind of design. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be with technology, but of course this class is about technology, so your students can learn to design with technology in your class. So as we look at what's going on this week, you'll have this intro video I'll have up there. You'll read Chapter 4 on designing with technologies, and that will give you a kind of theoretical foundation for this design with technology type of activities that we're talking about this week. And then I've got a presentation on designing with technology. And then you'll do a technology exploration activity. This is the first of many in this class, in which you will go to the class wiki. And here's the class wiki right here. And you've got tools for design. We've suggested some of these. And on this list, you can choose one of the tools that maybe are interesting to you and try out some design activities, whether it's a graphic design or a survey or quiz design or website makers or software design. And try one of these out. Don't just look at it, but also create something with it that you can share, because on the discussion board later this week you'll share something that you've created with the rest of the class so that they can see it too. And then they can comment on that thing that you created. And how you share it, well, it just depends on the thing that you create. I mean, some of them you'll download as a PDF and maybe upload those to the discussion board. Or other items you might just link us to the website where it has been created. So whatever you do, you want to share that with the rest of the class, and then they can comment on that. But you want to choose wisely too. If it's something that you've already had a lot of experience, let's say it's Canva, and you've already done a ton of Canva work, maybe choose something else. Choose something that you haven't had experience with yet, so that you can expand your knowledge of the technology tools that are available to you for teaching and learning. And yeah, I think that's all the advice I have for choosing. But the other idea to think about is that these are tools for, it says tools for design, but originally we had tools for student design. So meaning that the idea with meaningful learning is that it's the students who do these things. It's not you doing all the hard work of creating that flyer about something, but you can have your students do that instead. And so when you look through these tools, think about that. Think about students using these to create something that's educationally useful. So yeah, those are some ways to think about these tools as you go online. So then back to the week's content. Down here we have the It's My Creation discussion, and it says basically you should have explored some design technology resources on the class wiki and created a few cool things. Pick one, post a link to it on this discussion board so that others can see it, then tell a little about it. And then you'll respond to 2 other students' posts with what you think about their creations as well. And so again, it's more than just looking at the tool, it's creating something with the tool. And that way you can share something with others and get some better experience within the tool itself. So that's what's going on this week. We're working toward a design with technology, or an authentic learning, I should say, activity that you'll create. But that's not for a few more weeks, so I'll probably introduce that one the next time. But yeah, that's about it for this week. Good luck getting started.